follow your passion. Understand if you really have a desire to serve, be a service to older adults, because it is a complicated profession to be involved in. Develop your leadership skills and understand the importance of collaboration and culture as you pursue a career. Now, I'm dating myself when I say this. This is The Waltons, sort of a family-oriented show, and multi-generational family. So I really sort of like that sort of analogy to my career and what I've been about in serving older adults. But I've had the pleasure of being associated with some really wise people over the course of my career who have mentored me and provided me with the kind of skills and support and encouragement and knowledge that I've needed to be successful. The day we find a cure for Alzheimer's disease. I like to travel more. My wife and I love to experience new cultures and new countries. I like to do that. I like to take some courses I've never had a chance to really have the time to study before. And I'd like to rejoin a rock and roll band. I'm a rock and roll guitarist from back in the 60s and would like to relive that part of my past. It's an easy one for me. It's a Wonderful Life. I think Jimmy Stewart just completely nailed that role. And going through a period of adversity in his life and then finding a way back and realizing he was truly blessed all the time. Passion for the work that you're doing, making sure that you've chosen the right profession to begin with. Building a strong leadership team and engaging that team in the work that you're about. A clear and concise vision and strategy so that people know where you're headed in your organization. So I grew up in Xenia, Ohio, a short distance from Yellow Springs, Ohio, the home of Antioch College. And my first concert was an outdoor concert on the campus of Antioch with Van Morrison with a 10-piece band, big horn section, just fabulous. And it was a pretty wild evening is my recollection, but a fun one. So I've had a lifelong interest in sort of serving those elements of our society who are underserved and perhaps not as respected as others. And I think one gauge of our society's humanity is how well we care for those who are really most vulnerable, and that typically includes children and older adults. So for me, this has been sort of a journey of dedicating my life to serving older adults to provide a better life for them, a life with dignity and respect. My biggest challenge is managing multiple priorities and making sure that I stay on task with those that are sort of the big rocks of our organization, those that have the greatest impact on the people and the organization's priorities. We've adopted sort of a mantra in our organization which is specific to Episcopal Retirement Services, and that is a great place to work equals delighted residents. So we've been a big fan of creating a workplace culture where folks feel as if they're truly valued and engaged. And as a result of that, we believe our residents are better served.